Yes, friends, I hope you guys are well. Life is good. It's a beautiful, cold evening, about 5 p.m. I've just finished my day job, seen the kids, done a nice workout, nothing too crazy. It's just my commitment in, getting a daily physical workout. And now I'm preparing myself to go to my evening job. And so most of you guys will know my routine. I have multiple part-time jobs. And I've given up smoking cigarettes, looking after my health. This video and the videos that I've made previously is for people and anyone that want to progress in their life. It all starts from your health. In my case, I gave up smoking cigarettes, and I hope I can inspire you and motivate you to take the same approach in giving up addictions, whatever it may be, anything that harms your body, such as cigarettes, vaping, shisha, alcohol, and so on, needs to be given up, friends, as you gain nothing from it. And that's what I learned. I learned the hard way because I relapsed many times, gave up, frustrated, and I'm always optimistic, wanting to better my future, my life. I've got kids, responsibilities, and it all starts from your health. It did not make sense for me to go to the gym, do a good workout, come back out and get a coffee and have a cigarette. It's like I was lying to myself. And I'm that sort of person that I can't continue that way. Maybe other people can do that, mix it and go ahead with it. But for me, my head works differently. I wanted to give it up and have a fresh start and work on my health and progress. Today's been a good day. I've been at work. And as you know, I do support work, look after young adults that have mental health issues. And when you see them in reality for what it is, the stuff they're suffering from, you are grateful for being able and being in a good position in terms of your health and mental health. But sometimes we take this for granted. We go about our day and just abuse our body, whether it's food and, all sorts of consumptions that harm our body at this day and age, whether that's too much digital stuff on our phones, food, alcohol, drugs, you know what I'm getting onto. But sometimes we forget, we get carried away that this body will keep on looking after us, but it's not the case. As we age, things, deteriorate, and naturally your prime declines. And as a 37-year-old man, life is not easy, when you've got responsibilities, when you're not from money and you're working class, ordinary person. The worst, the worst thing you can do is deteriorate your health by smoking and all sorts. That way you make the challenges that we have in society, in our career, in our finances, in our relationships, very hard. And with this logical thinking, the way I'm talking to you guys, that's how I managed to shift my mind in the right place to give up smoking cigarettes. All I said to myself, and I meant it, that I want to go back to the natural state in terms of my body, my health, as God has intended. And I gain nothing from cigarettes. It's a pointless addiction. You're on a timer. I'll have one now, and the next hour I'm planning the next one. You're rushing your food, everything deteriorates, your energy level, you feel nostalgic and lack of energy, lack of optimism, you stink of cigarettes. So with that logical thinking, I thought, you know what? I love women, I love life, I love everything. I want to attract, I want to be the best version that I can be. So the only way to do that is to give up and look after your health. And it's exactly what I'm doing. And since I've done that, positivity has hit me left, right, center. I feel good, my mental health has improved. I'm hitting the outside exercise gym, going to the gym as well. My relationship with the kids has improved. I'm more hands-on and full of energy. I take them to boxing. I also spar as well, and it feels great. And also investing side of things. That £50 a week, I was investing in cigarettes and coffees and excessive coffees. Now I put it towards Bitcoin, DCA, dollar cost average, every week. It will amount to something. I have faith in it. I believe in it. Because governments, banks across the world cannot print the way they print money, devalue our money, and then it's another form of tax. Things get expensive. So I'm going in with Bitcoin, whatever I can invest, I do that, but on minimum £50 a week. And over the course of a year, it will amount to something. They used to say Bitcoin is a scam back in 2009 and onwards, but look, it's still here. Banks are investing in it. Institutions, all these big hedges and ETFs, they all invest in, they have exposure to it. So why not you and me? Something that we can control. The government can't just take it away from us. Like you put your money in a bank account and you want to transfer it to a friend, a family member, something significant, 5, 10 grand, if that is significant in the whole scheme of things, which is not, they will ask you questions. If you go to the bank and pull 10,000 in cash, they want to know why, how, who. And if you don't cooperate, they can refuse it. So do you have total freedom of your money? No. They are the biggest thieves and the biggest crooks. The sooner you understand this and stop being a sheep, unfortunately here in the UK, we have a lot of sheep. They are very law abiding, and they are scared to come out of their lane. But the only concern they have is immigration and nonsenses that does not really affect their daily life. It's the tax system, it's the governments, it's the lack of services, poor services. That's the reality of it, but they don't want to hear this. So you let them be, you look after yourself, control the controllables, and this is what I'm doing. I could control my health to an extent. I could control what I eat and consume, and then after that, just increase the income. And that's what I'm doing. From 1, 2 part-time jobs, I'm doing 3 part-time jobs. It works well for me, gives me flexibility. I enjoy it. Both of the other 2 jobs are physical. So I like to keep my body moving. One is support work, one is another one similar to that. And it's wonderful. The only one that I'm static is Uber, but I take regular breaks. And it's wonderful for your mental health. You're talking, you're socializing. So this is the way I'm going about it. It works for me. It may not do so for you, but the main thing is health works for everybody. So if you can give up addictions, work on your health, get physical, get active, ignore the nonsense, ignore the uncontrollable, but control what you can. And that's your health to an extent. Yes, there are people that will say you will die, this, that. Yes, we can't control what could happen to us the next minute, the next hour, but you can control what you do, in terms of addictions and so on. And that's it, friends. I hope that this energy, this sort of stuff that I've brought out is helping you guys and guiding you guys in the right direction. As ordinary working class people, we've got to look after our health. We've got to look after ourselves, because the system, the pharmacies, the doctors, the whole system is not for our own prosperity in terms of health and well-being. It's all about money making and how much they can get out of us, and taxes and so on. So life is good, friends. I'll be checking in with you guys again. As usual, these videos are just for entertainment purposes only. I'm sharing my experience. This is not professional advice.